All right, yo, what's up, guys? NostalgiaVerse back here once again, and last time we left off, we completed Midgar, at least for now. So we did the raid on the Shinra HQ. It was smashing success, and now we're gonna get to explore, but not before we go to Com and do Cloud's Nibelheim flashback. So that's next on the list, and just also wanted to point out some of my I posted these videos up on YouTube after I'm done streaming them on Twitch, and everything looks fine on Twitch, but when I transfer them over to YouTube, the game looks fine, but the camera looks a little choppy at times, at least from what I can see. So I tried messing around with the bitrate and stuff like that. I think the problem might stem with I'm playing a 60 FPS game, and the camera I'm using to record my face is 30 FPS. It's a 1080p 30 FPS. When I got it, I thought it was 1080p 60 and 4K 30, but apparently it's just 30 FPS across the board. So I'm going to be getting a 60 FPS webcam within the next week, so everything should look fine after that. But also when I edit it, I use DaVinci. I've also been changing the FPS for like everything to be 60, and that might have something to do with it too. So when I upload this, I'm going to try uploading it without changing any frame rates, and then if that works, it works. But either way, I'm still getting that 60 FPS camera. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know what's going on with all that. And in the meantime, last time I was playing, my controller was lagging a little bit, and I think that might be because maybe I have too many things hooked up to my Bluetooth at the time. So I switched my headset over to a dongle, and I switched my PS5 controller over to just plugging it into the computer rather than using Bluetooth. So hopefully all those issues should be over. I'm still learning, still relatively new to the streaming stuff. I did do the entirety of Rebirth, but the first thing I've ever streamed was Rebirth, and now I'm onto this, but I'm still learning, so just bear with me. Hopefully soon it will look as good as it can and be as smooth as it can, because I want everything to look as good as it can for you guys who are watching. So but yeah, without further ado, let's get right into this. I am going to look for those guys with the guns and get Matcha Magic and Barrett's Atomic Scissors. Maybe I should equip people with materia. That might help too. I forgot when I fought that motor ball, I had like no materia on anyone except Cloud. Whoops. I meant to use Sled Fang on the other guy. Oh well. Yeah. All right. And I just want to make sure. Yeah. Okay. Trying to think of what it. Guess I'll just do that for Cloud. Give you steel. Cover. I do have 3 alls. All restore for you. All lightning for you. All ice for you. I'll give you poison and fire. Works for me. Hey, it's our friends. Prowlers. Why are you trying to attack the back row first? Don't do that. He just dipped. Oh. Did that guy steal the leather glove from me before? I guess he did. I didn't even notice he stole my leather glove. Hey, what's up, Rattle Shoestring? Ooh, the heat wave in Texas. Yeah, go get some cold ones. I got my cold ones right here. Also, something I'm probably going to do after I get my camera is, I'm probably going to make a layout for this. Here we go. Now I got these guys. Learned Metro Magic. Let's go. Well, I guess I only need one of you guys right now. Alright, give me my atomic scissors now. Can't even steal it when he's like, when I'm behind him. Come on. What, you got like no luck, Barrett? Alright, I guess it's gonna take a minute to steal his shit from him. Roll atomic scissors, finally. Noise. So what does everyone have equipped on there? Nothing on their accessories? There, we can do that. Might as well save, because I don't think I'll be able to save for quite some time. Oh, hey, Coach Shot. I know. Yeah, sometimes you steal things within like the first couple tries. Other times it takes like 50 tries. This must be calm. You know, I'll be waiting at the end. Hurry and get your butt over here. Let's go, Cloud. All right, I'm coming in a second. Just hold on. Oh, come on, listen to me. You got anything interesting to say? The famous floating city Midgar. Just once I'd love to see it in person. South of this town, past the Mithril Mine and far to the west, is a Shinra harbor called Junon. They say there's a reactor and many tall buildings there. I hope to see it someday. I heard President Shinra was killed and his son Rufus, the new president, was badly hurt. Hey, I bet that's news to you. You're pretty smart. Yeah, just between us, I heard it was them, Ava, what do you call them, that gut President Shinra and his son. Shinra's leading the world around by the nose, and you guys are just gonna sit back and take it? Thanks to the Mako energy Shinra develops for us, everything's more convenient now. Maybe a little too convenient. My old man was a miner, but he couldn't go to work after monsters started appearing in the Mithril Mines. Now all he does is sit around getting drunk in the bar. I hear that the natural resources near the reactors are being sucked dry. Better off with the Mako energy. We're better off with the Mako. It's like he says something like controversial. It sounds like you want to say better off without the Mako energy, but okay. Yeah, looking at the locations like post Rebirth, yeah. Like, yeah, Calm's a lot bigger in Rebirth, isn't it? And Calm's like amazing. Looks cool in this. I like in this Ramako mod, you can really see the like walls that are like on the outside of Calm. Like you see the castle like structure around it. Like the outer rim over there. Really cool. But oh, this guy. I hear that the natural resources. Oh, it's just that guy. But yeah. Like playing like Remake and Rebirth, like which are definitely like, you know, they've, you know, people will say, oh, everything's dragged out now. I think it's fine, but like, yeah, like FF7 OG now feels like the abridged version of like Final Fantasy VII, you know what I mean? Some people say like, oh, this is the simple version where everything's just like straight to the point. There's like no pacing issues and you just, you know, this part, yeah, the Cliff Notes version, right? This is FF7 Cliff Notes. But yeah. I wonder if that one place on the wall over there, it almost looks like the place Marlene stares out at the end. Like with the window open over there. Or like Cloud's, or I'm trying to get him to face, like that away. That away. But yeah. I mean, I love it. Like, I could sit in, like, Final Fantasy VII's world, like, everyone's like, oh, this is... You know, some have issues with the pacing and remake and stuff. Like, I don't personally. Like, I love that everything's expanded. Like, I love having, like, 3 separate games. 'Cause, like, that's so much FF7 content. Like, just give me as much as possible, you know? Like, I eat that shit up, so... But I just love FF7 that much. Like, this is my favorite game ever, and I've just waited for that remake since, like, the PS2 era, so I'm just, like, really, really hyped to be able to interact with the characters in the world more, and every little thing about those games I love, so... For the most part. Anyway. This is the weapons store. I'd buy stuff just to have them too, even if I don't exactly need them. This is the materia store. Definitely copping that. Definitely copping that. Exactly, 300-hour journey through this world. For all I know, like the part 3 is like has so much content set up for it, so much, and the fact that they cut out Rocket Town and Wutai and Rebirth to like so they could, you know, they wanted to put it in part 3 to make it like structured as a trilogy with like equal content throughout the 3, but like, well, I shouldn't say equal because Rebirth has a lot more content than Remake, but it's gonna have like the most content out of all 3 parts. And they're like, oh, 100 hours to do everything in Rebirth, and it took me like 150, like almost 200, so it was like 175 when I got done. So like part 3, I feel like it's easily gonna be like 300 hours by itself for me, which I love. I'll take it, you know. This is the item store. All right, I'm just interacting with the environment because there's some stuff you can interact with in this game. Let me see. I want to visit everywhere here first. Seems there was this group called Avalanche running around, but I guess Soldier finally wiped them out. Shinra is trying to eliminate anyone who stands up to them. It don't matter if we like it or not. Shinra's taking over, and we got to live with it. Stay out of the kitchen. So interesting thing to note, not like it's not in the OG, but in Before Crisis, like they pretty much Nibelheim Calm, which is like, you know, they blow it up or burn it to the ground, something like that. And they talk about it in Rebirth because they like talk about, you know, they tie in the compilation and everything and acknowledge all those events from the compilation that happened in the past, as well as set up for things that are going to happen in the future of that compilation. But yeah, Calm got Nibelheimed. And while we're on it, Cloud is not the first person to fall through that roof in Aerith's church, and neither is Zack. It was one of the Turks from Before Crisis was the first one to fall in there. So it's just funny how like 3 different people have fallen through Aerith's roof of her church. Me, I used to work in a mine down south called Mithril Mine, but a while back monsters started appearing. After that, business went to pot, and now I spend the days here drinking. Her pick, I'm stinking drunk. Hey, this guy knows how to do it. Let me take another sip of my booze. I heard terrorists bombed a Midgar reactor. There have been a lot of dangerous accidents recently. I hate it. Just hate it. And you say the same thing. Can I watch the news? Nope. No TV for you. Yeah, I mean, I do have some Rebirth blues right now because but I still have hard mode to do and everything, so I want to do like all that shit. Like I'm excited to go through it again. And but like with part 3, after I beat that, I'm gonna be like, ooh, now I get to go through Remake to Rebirth to part 3 like all in a row. Like that is gonna be a long ass like satisfying journey, and you're gonna have all the context of like everything in part 3. Because, like, you know, context is probably going to make you enjoy Remake and Rebirth more if part 3 knocks it out of the park. And, you know, they've opened up a lot of things that need to be explained in part 3. So once we know for sure like what those things are, it'll retroactively with that context like make remake and rebirth better. So I mean, if there's things that like, oh, I didn't like this in remake, or I didn't like this in rebirth, and then like for instance like Barrett getting stabbed and getting resurrected by a whisper, I'm not too fond of that. But maybe with future context of, and I'm not saying this is going to happen, but like say it was that whisper was like Jesse or Biggs or something, or like Wedge or something like that, and they save Barrett's life, like that would make me appreciate that scene more. But it's things like that. And then, you know, a lot of people don't like Aerith's death scene, like how they handled it at the end of Rebirth, but maybe part 3, like, you know, it can like do it justice by like, in my theory video I was like, have Sephiroth make Cloud think that he killed her at the when he's talking to him at like Northern Crater, before he hands Sephiroth the black materia. Like add that on top of "you were never in Soldier, you're not really Cloud," and make him like break entirely. And then later, whether it's in the live stream sequence and you're going through Cloud's memories, his like subconscious, the subconscious knows all, so and Cloud witness what really happened. So that's why I say it could happen there. Or you can do it at the Forgotten Capital when you go there to find out what Aerith died for with the holy materia and everything, and or the white materia that casts holy, and you can figure it out there. I know there's a controversy around it happening in the live stream sequence, but they can show the true death scene whenever, and people will be like, oh well, it lost its impact. Well, I like to argue like Ifalna and Myrna, like when we were going through those trials at the Temple of the Ancients, like that shit got me emotional. And I'm like, I already knew Ifalna was dead, and I already saw like, you know, part of the flashback in part 1, but like, you know, it was all sepia toned and there was no voice. You know, like Ifalna didn't even have a voice, you're just reading lines and stuff, or Elmira's like talking over it saying what they said. But you got like the added context of like Aerith crying and all that stuff, and like little girl Aerith going around asking for help and everyone being a dick to her, and like it just, if they want to make you cry and feel emotional, they can do that. They don't, you know, it can still happen. So anyway, sorry y'all, moving on. Is it true that Shinra makes monsters? It's true. Yeah, well, either way, as long as we use reactors, we can't stand up to Shinra. Good answer. Good answer. Give me that ether hiding in there. What else you hiding, lady? Oh, you'll be playing Remake and Rebirth? Oh yeah, that's what you gotta do. After I beat this, I'm gonna like, on stream, I'm thinking of like, they have like a playthrough of Before Crisis translated on YouTube. I'm probably just gonna sit here and, you know, like we'll do like a little watch party where we watch like the whole events of that game, and then I'm gonna play Crisis Core Reunion on stream, and then Remake, and then Rebirth, and then God forbid Dirge of Cerberus, and maybe I'll watch Advent Children. I don't know how Twitch is about watching an entire movie like on here, if like something bad's gonna happen to me if I do that. But you know, we can have like an Advent Children watch party and then play Dirge of Cerberus, and all waiting till up to part 3. But anyway, I got my health and enough to eat. All's well. All you really need, right? Isn't there another place down here? No, I guess not. There was a suspicious looking man in a black cloak. He was carrying a mean looking sword. Why doesn't anyone believe me? I'm so lonely. I believe you, bro. I'm just trying to interact with stuff. Some stuff here you can interact with. Let's go up the spiral stairs first. Now what I don't get is you can't get Kate Sith's weapon in the Shinra HQ right now, but I can get Vincent's Peacemaker. I can get a Vincent gun now. They just didn't want me to have Kate Sith's weapon because pretty sure that's his ultimate weapon in the Shinra HQ, but just funny. My older brother's so stupid. He's so embarrassing. I could just puke. When I grow up, I'm going to be in soldier. That's why I'm training hard now. Yeah. Sounds like Link. Yeah. Don't mind me, kids. I'm just looking through all your belongings. See? Like I said, stuff you can interact with. I just never remember what that stuff is. You say you came from Midgar? I used to live there too, but I heard they got lots of troubles lately. That they do, old man. Puppy. He's like, why'd you lock me in the closet, man? Ether. Locked and I can't open it. Oh boy. Alright. I'm raiding this whole entire town. Like, you never come back here again, sir. Thanks to Mako Energy, life's pretty darn convenient thanks to Shinra, don't you think? Yeah, maybe. See? How would we get by without Mako Energy? Yeah, Mako Energy's made life much easier, and it's all thanks to Shinra. I'm gonna kill you, Shinra the sympathizer. Give me that Ether. Mako Energy's made things a lot more convenient, but a lot of plants and animals have been disappearing at a rapid pace. I think the old life was better. Don't you think so? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, sure, I'm right. You think so, don't you? Things were better when you could play with animals. Alright, just checking out that stuff. This other sword's gonna be worse. I just want to see how much worse. Oof. Oof. A lot worse. Sword I'll never use. Where's Broden? Mr. Cloud, your party is waiting for you on the second floor. Oh, I'm not trying to do that. Trying to interact with stuff, see if there's anything. Nope. Alright, it's that time. Time for the calm flashback, everybody's favorite. Cloud, you're late. Yo, man, you're late. Sorry to keep you waiting. Guess everyone's here now. So let's hear your story. You know, the one about Sephiroth and the crisis on the planet. Let's hear it all. I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with Sephiroth on several missions, we became friends. You call that a friend? Yeah, well, he was older than me and hardly ever talked about himself. So I guess you'd call us war buddies. We trusted each other until one day. One day? After the war, it was soldiers' duty to put down any resistance against the Shinra. That was 5 years ago. I was 16. Sure is raining hard. Sephiroth's kind of sitting weird with this mod right now. It's just like... what the heck? Kind of funny. I'm alright. I wouldn't know. I've never had motion sickness. What are you talking about, Cloud? That's you. That's you. Everything okay? Hey, settle down. They gave me some new materia. I can't wait to use it. Just like a kid. Gonna brief us about this mission? This isn't a typical mission. Good. Why do you say that? I joined Soldier to be like you. But by the time I made first class, the war was already over. My big hopes of becoming a hero like you ended with the war. That's why I always sign up whenever there's a big mission. Kind of a way to prove myself. Say, how do you feel, Mr. Sephiroth? I thought you wanted a briefing. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First, we will dispose of those creatures, then we'll locate the problem and neutralize it. Brutal creatures where? The Mako reactor at Nibelheim. Nibelheim? That's where I'm from. Hometown. To serve something strange just crashed into the truck. That would be our monster. Okay, so just interesting to note, in like the first release of this game, like the very first version that I owned, like this was a Midgar Zalem, and then every other version I've like seen after that is like the dragon. So just interesting to note. But I would have wished they would have had like this dragon in Rebirth when you fight the enemy instead of those. They're like two miniature dragon things with like some amphibian like throats, I guess I should say, some gullets. But I mean, it was still cool. I just think this would have been so much cooler to have this dragon there. It's not like dragons weren't in the game either, so anyway. 0. Yeah, Sephiroth's gonna kill this motherfucker. I did 14. Don't attack Clouder, he's dead. One hit kill. Sephiroth's like, I am invincible. Sick. Sephiroth's strength is incredible. He is far stronger in reality than any stories you may have heard about him. So where do you come in? Me, I was mesmerized by the way Sephiroth fought. And then we reached Nibelheim. How does it feel? Your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? How does it feel? I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? My mother is Genova. She died right after she gave birth to me. My father. And I gotta say, it's so fucked up how Hojo gives Sephiroth a picture of Lucrezia in Ever Crisis, and like, yeah, that's Genova. What a dick. The true bad guy of Final Fantasy VII, Professor Hojo. What does it matter? Alright, let's go. And I like how I still have the hard edge equipped instead of the Buster Sword in this mod. That's a little weird. I wish I could go change my equipment, but oh well. You keep wandering around here and you'll get in trouble. Being on watch is so boring. Want to do what we always do? Yeah, we practice? Practice, so you mean practice my pose? Do members of Soldier always have to worry about what others think? How did it go? Was it like this? Good job. I really don't want to be in Soldier. Hey, what's up, Tempe? How you doing, bud? Just sit tight, it's your job, right? I'll come and talk to you once in a while, just stick with it. The Mako smells pretty bad here. Oh, and yeah, I was talking about, I'm gonna try to like do a layout next time, so it's like, I mean, I'm not like widescreening this game, so the edges are kind of already cut off anyway, and I could have like a room for the chat to show up like on the screen. So I'll have to figure out more about that. Maybe I'll look into that tomorrow, how to put a little layout on here, make it look more original, I guess. More NostalgiaVerse-y. Yo, wait a minute. Isn't that the name of Sephiroth's mother? I remember Genova, that's the damn headless spook living in the Shinra building. That's right. Eric, would you please let us hear what Cloud has to say? You can ask questions later. Tifa, I was only... Okay, Cloud, continue. The childhood friends reunite. I was really surprised with Tifa. Town was quiet. Everyone must be in their houses, afraid to come out because of the monsters. No, maybe they're afraid of us. We leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure you get to sleep early. All we need is one lookout, so you others get some rest. Welcome back, Rattle Shoestring. Oh, and you may visit your family and friends. I heard Sephiroth was coming, so I brought my camera. I want a shot of Sephiroth and a monster. Back in the house, it's dangerous. Alright, fathead. Hey, this guy's a real you. Are you Cloud? Really, so that's how it is, huh? Gosh, Cloud, you've grown up to be a nice-looking lad. Dangerous, go home. Okay, okay. Fathead, you're just his assistant. I'll say, then take my picture. Let's do this, Cloud. Let me take a picture of you with Sephiroth. Man, I'm so nervous. I'm excited. That's right, don't blow your chance to become a hero. Look, you never know when a monster's gonna show up, right? Alright, let's go to this house first. Oh, you're with the Shinra, welcome. Oh, I'm sorry, it's you, Cloud. I didn't recognize you. Salsa. Shinra. Shinra. Soldier. Salsa. Are you going to kill the monsters? Are you going to? Cloud, you've grown up to be a strong man. He's so cool. Way cool. I think it's pretty fucked up if I remember you come back here like later to rebuild Nibelheim and the little kids are like black robes. I didn't think anything was really that interactable here. It is a flashback anyway. Are you kids upstairs now that I left? Oh, it's gone. Kids just dipped. All right, let's go in here first where we go to Tifa's. Welcome. Hey, aren't you? Have I been here before? I don't remember. Now you're pissing me off. This don't matter, so get on with it. Well, you don't want to hear about my trip to the store? Frick? Cloud, did you go in my house? Yeah. Thought you might be home. Do my cool little swagger. Don't mind me, I'm just looking around. It'd be funny after all these years if I like went back here just pressing X around areas and it's like, hey, it's a cat dish or something like that. Because Tifa having a cat wasn't really a thing until before Crisis. Hey, Musin. Oh, we're jamming on the piano. We're going through the drawers too. Yeah. Yeah, Fluffy was in before Crisis, but I don't even remember if Fluffy was the cat's name before Crisis because I've only watched like a playthrough of that once. But yeah, after this game, this first thing on the list is we're gonna have a watch party of just before Crisis and learn all that lore. Yeah, I'm not doing like new thread or anything. This is just a the mods I'm using are the what are these mods called? Nino style character models, and just like really the Ramako mod for like the backgrounds to be less blurry, and then 60 FPS. That's pretty much the only mods I'm using right now. But sometime before part 3 comes out, I'm gonna do new threat. Wow, did you go into my room? Yeah. Received orthopedic underwear. Slip it in my pocket. Cloud, it's true. Cloud, we're talking about something really important here. So am I. Cloud's like boyhood. Can't remember. The letter. Did you read my letter? Yeah. You remember what it said? I remember clearly. I read it. It was a letter addressed to Tifa from the son of the guy that runs the general store. Tifa, how are you? I just arrived in Midgar 8 days ago. Yesterday, all of Nibelheim got together to welcome me. The only person that we couldn't get a hold of was Cloud. But everyone said he wasn't really that close to us, so even if we asked, he probably wouldn't have come anyway. Well, enough about him. Midgar is really something, but to tell you the truth, I feel so behind on everything, so out of it. Even the rooms of people in the slums are clean. Right now I'm living in the slums, but I plan to move to a really nice room, like the ones I've seen in magazines, once I make some money. But to do that, I guess I'll have to find a job first. That's right, I still haven't found a job yet. I lied to my parents and told them I found a great job with Shinra. I wonder if it's too late to go back. Sometimes I think I should have taken over my parents' store. Wow, do you remember all of it? Yeah, I remember. Because there was some stuff about me. I just made it here to Midgar, but all I think about is Nibelheim. Hey Tifa, is that stupid old water tower still working? Is the old man at the inn doing well? Are my parents still at the shop every day? Have any monsters attacked? And most of all, how are you, Tifa? Feels like I haven't seen you for years. We were all talking about you last night. Everyone likes you, but because everyone idolizes you, I couldn't very well stab them in the back. I always acted cool, but actually, I was just afraid of being jilted. Well, if I keep writing like this will become a love letter. So I think I'll stop here. Take care. I'll write again. P.S. Write me back, okay? Nice. Rimako is outdated. What's the new better Rimako? Cosmos Limit Break? I did try that a little bit. I I wasn't really jiving with it, but I don't think at the time when I tried it, it was completed. Like, I still think they were working stuff out. Like, once, like, if it's all done now and the full version's, like, done, I'll put that on. But, probably not for this playthrough, but next time I'll definitely, check it out. Let's see. Was it, I jammed on it or just a little? I think it was just a little. I can read sheet music too, you know. Let's see. A E T La Do Re Mi So Fa Do Re Do. Forget it. Oh, you made a mod? Interesting. Oh, that's cool. It's great to know that. Well, thanks for stopping in here. Trying to admire your handiwork. Yeah, no, I mostly wanted to stick to like old school for the most part. Really, I just wanted like, you know, the backgrounds to look less shitty and to have 60 FPS. And I was going between these mods and then like the chibi style mods. Like those look really cool too. But I said, what the hell, I'll stick with these ones. They all seem pretty fine so far. But yeah, I mean, I like Ramako's like a lot of AI upscaling, and some things look good, other things don't. But for the most part, it looks nice. Like everything mostly looks like a painting. You know what I mean? But I'll definitely check out the other mod you were talking about that fixes the backgrounds. I'll have to check that out. Oh, cool. Yeah, you do lots of neat mods. I need to like, this is like the first game I've like, well, I don't want to say the first game I've ever like modded, but like visual enhancements and stuff like that. Like, yeah, this is pretty much the first one I pretty much played as a mod, beside like some fighting games, and if you count Mugen, like the Mugen games, like where you gotta like put characters in there. But and like some Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 3, modded that a little bit, but not like made the mods, just like installed them. But oh really, you're upscale for Sephiroth Supernova? That's gonna be cool to see. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff I gotta check out, so I guess I could have experimented more before I like set my mind to everything before I started streaming. But I mean, honestly, like with the menus and the pictures and everything, like, and like the music too, I like all the original stuff mostly. Like, I just prefer it like this. And I know there's like transparent text boxes and stuff, but I'm like, you know, like I was playing this game when it first came out, so I just, you know, I love the classic stuff mostly about this game. But I do like these models so far. The Lego models have their charm, but these models look really nice, and so did those other chibi models with that look like those Lego ones, but just more detailed. Those ones look good too. But yeah, can't remember, was anything in this room? I don't think so. Yeah, nothing in here. Nice, another fellow OG, an OG of the OG. That's what I like to see. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, nothing. But yeah, when I do my next stream for the I mean my next playthrough of this, sometime before part 3 comes out, when I do New Threat, you'll have to send me a message or something on Twitter, which is at NostalgiaVerse 7. I'm sorry, X. I forget it's called X now. But yeah, you can send me a message and give me like a rundown of what mods I should use for that. I'll test them all out. All right, I can't go up here yet, but you from Shinra? That's right. Geez, big-headed young kid. Who are you? I'm the town's... Aren't you Cloud? Don't you know me? Tifa's dad. You're Tifa's. Right, I'm Tifa's father. Stay away from my daughter. You don't need the Shinra's help to protect our town. It's funny too, because he was about to be like, I'm the mayor. And the mayor's like the one who gets beheaded in Rebirth. Oh, you're working in France playing a French copy? That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's plenty of games, like especially like some Dragon Quest games where I had to wait for them to come to America. So I'm like, I played plenty of Japanese versions of games, and I had to use like GameFAQs as like the translate stuff whenever I needed it. I mostly just winged it, but whenever I needed something translated, I'd just go there. This mansion, no, I'll come here later. Just want to get all the dialogue. Up ahead is Mountain Bell. I'll tell you about the time I went into the mountains. All right. This is my house. It has nothing to do with what happened 5 years ago. Yo, wait, I want to hear. Me too. It's been a long time, right? Tell us more. You saw your family, right? Oh, I got you, Musin. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I'll check that out. I'm taking it your Twitch channel is just Musin. Obviously, right? Since it's the what you're conversing with me in the chat room with, but yeah, with the underscore, I got you. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Oh, your family, right? All right. I don't know if you'd call it a family. My father died when I was still young. His name was Glenn. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding about Glenn. Oh, I'm gonna give some people a freaking aneurysm. We'll see where all that goes. Jeez. That's why my mom lived alone in this house. Yeah, I saw my mom. My mom, she was a vibrant woman, hadn't changed at all. But a few days later, she died. But when I saw her, she looked fine. Well, of course she looked fine. She wasn't all slashed up and burning in a house fire. It makes it sound like she died of like being sick or something. It's just funny. She looked fine. She didn't have any stab wounds or slash marks. Or burns, 3rd-degree burns. Yes? Cloud. Welcome home, Cloud. Hi, Mom. Come, let me take a look at you. You look so handsome. So, is this a soldier uniform? Mom, My, how you've grown. I'll bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in this city. You'd feel a lot better if you just settled down with a nice girlfriend. I'm alright. You should have an older girlfriend, one that'll take care of you. I think that would be best for you. I'm not interested. Are you eating right? I'm alright. The company takes care of me. Is that so? I know you can't cook. I've been worried sick about you. Cloud? You know, Cloud. Isn't that right, Cloud? I'll always be your mother. Let's stop this. What happens if I try to go back? Hey, I can't remember much else. There's nothing more to talk about. That's all right, Cloud. Yeah, Rebirth did do a really good job recreating that scene with his mom. And like the Flash is always like, you know, like, hey Cloud, I'll always be your mother. Like it's like pretty much one for one. That was really cool. All right, so I guess all there is left to do is go in the hotel, and I can't escape out there. So the flashes were harsh. Don't get any seizures over there. Zangan, shouldn't here to get rid of the monsters? Who are you? I'm Zangan. I travel around the world teaching children martial arts. I have 128 students all over the world. In this town, a girl named Tifa is my student. You say Tifa? Tifa has a good sense. She'll be a powerful fighter. I want to see some Shinra techniques, and if you see anything you can use, you might want to incorporate some of my techniques. Well, good luck. Alright. Oh, he had to say. I bust him back here? Nope. The whole inn's booked up by Shinra for the night. Cloud? Is it you, Cloud? It must have been 2 years. Say, you really moved up in the world, being under Sephiroth's command. So what do you need, Cloud? How is the town? Now about the town, a lot of monsters have been appearing in the last 12 months. Other than that, there's not much change. Nothing much exciting happens in a little town like this. It was alright when they were building the reactor, while they were still building it. Once it was completed, it's been bad. Within a few years, all the trees on the mountain withered away. I don't know if the reactor was good or bad. I mean, it's easy to say that it was a bad idea now, but what can you do about it? Anyhow, we've got to get rid of the monsters. Then we'll be able to relax a little bit. Where's Sephiroth? He's upstairs. Give me a room. It's all reserved for you Shinra people, so I don't mind, but wouldn't you feel more comfortable staying at home? I don't want to go home. Hold on, before I rest. What are you looking at? This scenery. I feel like I know this place. You have an early start tomorrow. You should get some sleep soon. It's still early. I'm not going to wake you up tomorrow. A short one bed. Sucks to be you, buddy. Yeah, let's get some sleep. I've hired a guide to the Mako reactor. I've heard she's young. I hope we can rely on her. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have made mountain climbing off limits. Think they'd let me take a picture? I'm just curious. Let me like still explore all this. Yeah, it's gonna kick me out again. Okay. It's just like the next day. I don't think I've ever checked to see if anything happens the next day. So far, it doesn't look like it. Have a safe trip. Oh, there we go. We got some new dialogue. Have a safe trip. Kids up here now? Nope. And if anyone's not aware, like this playthrough is like going to be me extrapolating every piece of dialogue I possibly can. Be funny if like Tifa was in here right now, like getting ready for you know, putting on her cowboy stuff. I doubt it, but all right. Last place I'm gonna check. I think you probably know better than I do, but all right. Yep. We've extrapolated all the dialogue in this area. It's time to move on. Late again. I was so nervous I couldn't get any sleep. Once the guide gets here, we're heading out. Listen to me, Sephiroth, in case something happens. Trust me. I'll be alright, Dad. I have 2 men from Soldier with me. I'm Tifa, nice to meet you. Tifa, you're the guide? That's right. It so happens I'm the #1 guide in this town. Too dangerous, I can't get you involved in this. There's no problem if you protect her. Let's go. Mr. Sephiroth, please let me take 1 picture for a memento. Tifa, can you ask him for me too? Cheese. Great, thank you. I'll give each of you a copy once I get it developed. A Mako reactor was built in Mount Nibel. Or Nebel, however you say it. The cold mountain air of Mount Nibel was the same. Oh yeah, Musin, I saw that the Aerith returner to your party. Is that the thing? I think I saw 48 Productions covering that, right? I don't know if he's the one who found it, but I saw his video in my recommends because I watch his content. It's probably like my favorite FF7 OG streamer. He plays like OG over and over and tries to break the game, and you know, he's a really good OG FF7 tuber. He's like pulled that game apart and put it back together so many different times, and he's like still finding new stuff to this day, which is crazy. But I think that's one of the things he found. He also found like the black materia and like at the Icicle Inn and some like chest that's like out of bounds, like out. He does like a bunch of out of bounds stuff too. But yeah, he's a really good YouTuber. You guys should sub to him too if you haven't already. It gets harder from here. Follow me. Let's hurry. Oh, the bridge. Yeah, that's an old ass rickety bridge right there. Everyone seems to be all right. Will we be able to get back? These caves are intertwined like an ant farm. Oh, and Sephiroth, 1 person seems to be missing. It may sound cruel, but we've no time to search for him. Can't go back, so we must go on. We'll travel together from here. Oh yeah, there's also that Shinra, I think it's from Shinra Archaeology or Turquoise Hammer, who's part of Shinra Archaeology, but they have that mod where they're like correcting the translation and stuff, or like putting in like cut dialogue. So that's another mod I gotta check out too in the future. So many mods I need to check out. But yeah, this is my first stream of OG ever, and I've beaten the game like probably like literally hundreds of times. No joke. You're gonna die, Cloud. Surprised you didn't die right there. Get him, Sephiroth. But yeah. Well, my first stream was with Rebirth. That was like my first game stream ever. And I chose this for my second, so. Oh, 135th Soldier? That's funny. Remember when those used to be like, you collect so many of them and you get, I forget what you get for them. It wasn't the Mass Immune, because that's like the old rumor was like, oh, you get 99 of those replicas in the secret battle arena. And then you get like Sephiroth in your party. Obviously you get nothing, and then yeah, you do get nothing with them, but like, yeah, they do absolutely nothing. I know. I'm just saying, like, back in the day, like early internet days, I guess, like, you know, all those stupid rumors like bring Aerith back to life and everything. Like, yeah, like I forgot what they said collecting all those soldiers did, but it was a big fat lie. I used to scour for those soldiers. Yeah, look at this guy. And look at Cloud. Weakling. I'll just unequip it from the flashback and take it back into the present. Alright, anyway. Oh, an NPC side quest? Yeah. Delivering mail to NPCs. Alright, well, we got a bunch of side quests in Remake and Rebirth. Well, especially Rebirth now, don't we? And it's cool how we can get like all the little figurines in Rebirth, not just the 135th Soldier, but like the 135th, like anything pretty much. Really cool. Yeah, you can't go through here, but I can see the cool background at least. Those mountains over there. And if I die, Sephiroth's just gonna revive me, so just let this man fight. Just watch him decimate everybody. What's this? Mysteriously colored cave. Must be the Mako energy. This mountain is especially abundant in it. That's why the Mako reactor was built here. And there's nothing you can really do in that area. I mean, it is a flashback, not like I'm taking any items to the present with me. I don't even know why I look around. I'm curious, can I make this? He doesn't even have... Oh, he does have cure. Oh, defense? Yeah, no, I usually do use defense, but I usually don't care. I mean, Cloud dies, he's getting life 2'd anyway. Auto-equip with all items from the flashback, that's cool. Alright. And what's this? A Mako fountain. It's a miracle of nature. It's so beautiful. The Mako reactor continues to suck up the energy. This fountain will dry up too. Materia. When you condense Mako energy, materia is produced. It's very rare to see materia in its natural state. By the way, why is it that when you use materia, you can also use magic too? You were a soldier and didn't even know that? Knowledge and wisdom of the ancients is held in the materia. Anyone with this knowledge can freely use the powers of the land and the planet. That knowledge interacts between ourselves and the planet, calling up magic. Or so they say. Magic, a mysterious power. Did I say something funny? A man once told me to never use unscientific terms like mysterious power. It shouldn't even be called magic. I still remember how angry he was. Who was that? Hojo of Shinra, an inexperienced man assigned to take over the work of a great scientist. He was a walking mess of complexes. A Mako fountain, so this is where the knowledge of the ancients is. I doubt I can go in this door right now, but... let's see. Uh-oh. Hit him, Sephiroth. Oh, you dead, Cloud. You dead. Yeah, Hojo's the, you know, he's the true bad guy in Final Fantasy VII. Yep, that's locked, of course. We finally made it. We sure took the long way, though. Tifa, you wait here. I'm going inside, too. I want to see. Only authorized people are allowed in. This place is full of Shinra's industrial secrets. But take care of the lady. Man. Better take real good care of me then. I'm right behind you, Sephiroth. I don't have to walk, I'm just being dramatic. This is Genova, right? It won't open. This is the reason for the malfunction. This part is broken. Cloud, close the valve. Why did it break? Now I see, Hojo. But doing this will never put you on the same level as Professor Gas. This is a system that condenses and freezes the Mako energy. That is, when it's working correctly. Now, what does Mako energy become when it's further condensed? Oh yeah, it becomes materia. Right, normally. But Hojo put something else in there. Take a look. Look through the window. That's a happy guy. Well, what is that? Normal members of Soldier are humans that have been showered with Mako. You're different from the others, but still human. But what are they? They've been exposed to a far higher degree of Mako than you. Is this some kind of monster? Exactly, and it's Hojo of Shinra that produced these monsters. Mutated living organisms produced by Mako energy. That's what these monsters really are. Normal members of Soldier, you mean you're different? Hey, Sephiroth. No. Was I created this way too? Am I the same as all these monsters? Sephiroth! You saw it, all of them were humans. Human, no way. Ever since I was small, I felt that I was different from the others, special in some way. But not like this. Sick. Am I human? I didn't really understand what Sephiroth meant then. I was even more surprised that Shinra was producing monsters. Damn Shinra, the more I hear, the more I hate him. Who would have ever thought that the Mako reactor held such a secret? That would seem to explain the increase in the number of monsters recently. I think we should listen carefully to Cloud. Don't you think so, Barrett? Why are you talking to me? Keep talking. Poking his damn nose in where it don't belong. Cloud, why don't you finish that story? Tifa, were you waiting outside then? Yes. We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He didn't even try to talk to me. All of a sudden, he just disappeared, right? We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim. The villagers used to call it the Shinra Mansion. Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. Like, let's go talk to this crazed madman son of a bitch. Just wonder, can I talk to you guys? Until we know there's no danger, we're not moving. What's Sephiroth doing? There's nothing that'll harm the town, right? Why? Why do you ask? The Shinra showed up to eliminate any information that could be embarrassing to the company. You pick these things up when you travel as much as I do. No way. It's Sephiroth. He would never do that. Oh my. You sure do have faith. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Splunk around the mansion real quick. I know there's nothing really over here. I just want to peek around. And where does this go? Oh, yeah. Not like I can take any of this stuff to the future anyway. But it's just neat seeing these areas. Give me the save. We gotta fight lost number. All right, we're coming, Sephiroth. Chill. There's no sign of Sephiroth, but I saw him go into this room. But yeah, this is something I guess I didn't like about Rebirth, is the, like, no spiral staircase and the fact that you can't go upstairs at all in the Shinra mansion, which kind of sucks. And like they're like, oh, we can't like they made the, it seemed like the elevator that's in Rebirth was like hidden and like no one like noticed it before. I'm like, dude, it's like right out in the open. Just walk down a hallway and there it is. Like, but this makes a lot more sense with that. And the secret entrance and the spiraling staircase. And I always like the little metaphor I always tell myself when I'm going down the staircase, I'm like spiraling down into madness. Spiraling downward into madness. Let's go say hi to Vincent. Let me see my boy. All right, later then, I guess. An apparently dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Professor Gast named that organism Genova. X year, X month, X day, Genova confirmed to be an ancient. X year, X month, X day, Genova project approved. The use of Mako Reactor 1 approved for use. My mother's name is Genova. Genova Project. Is this just a coincidence? He's like, my last name is Project. I'm Sephiroth Project. That's what he makes it sound like anyway. Professor Gast, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? Let me be alone. I can't let you be alone. You're gonna kill yourself. Never mind, he's gonna kill everyone else. Got it all torn apart. Too bad I can't read your files yet, Cloud, because you haven't been experimented on yet. Cloud, look, it's your home. Don't you want to go back home in your tube? Alright, we're leaving. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra mansion. He continued to read as if he were possessed by something, and not once did the light in the basement go out. Dun, dun. I think Sephiroth seems different. I wonder what happens if I go outside before. You all still out here? Y'all gonna say the same thing? I guess so, huh? I want to say, we don't worry, trust Sephiroth before he comes and burns this place to the ground. I sure do have faith. Alright, let's go. Sephiroth seems different. Like, different how? Like he's gonna fucking burn down the entire village and murder everyone different? Or just... I don't know. Different. Please don't go near that fucking guy different. Ha ha ha. Who is it? Traitor. Traitor? You ignorant traitor, I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was an itinerant race. They would migrate and settle the planet, then move on. At the end of their hard, long journey, it was said they would find the promised land and supreme happiness. But those who disliked journeying appeared. They stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had made without giving back one whit in return. Those are your ancestors. Sephiroth. Long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to multiply. And all that's left of the Cetra is in these reports. What does that have to do with you? Don't you see? An ancient named Genova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. The Genova Project. The Genova Project wanted to produce people with the powers of the ancients or the Cetra. I am what was produced. Or produced? Yes. Professor Gas, leader of the Genova Project, ingenious scientist, produced me. How did he? Says Sephiroth. Out of my way, I'm going to see my mother. And I love that meme when he's got like the flowers and it's like Mother's Day. A+ meme. Dun 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 da 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 da. Gee, I wonder what Sephiroth did. Holy jeez. Hey, it's you. You're still sane, right? And come over here and help me. Mr. Sephiroth would never do this. I'll check this house. You check that one over there. I'll check. Let me talk to my peeps. Hey, am I going to die? Yeah, guy, you're fucked. Sephiroth. Alright, let's check it out. Mama's dead. Terrible. Sephiroth, this is too terrible. Striking these fuckers down. Ooh, I love it. Always love the iconic scene. That's my badass motherfucker right there. To the reactor. Papa. Sephiroth. Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth, Soldier, Mako Reactor, Shinra? I hate them all. Want me to stay away from Tifa now? Alright, you want me to stay away from Tifa. Guess I should just sit here. Just kidding. Deepa's dad died hating me. Mother, I'm here to see you. Please open this door. How could you do that to Papa and all the townspeople? Tifa! Cloud, there is no scar. She's tricking you. I killed her. I love that little plotline in Rebirth. You promised that you'd come when I was in trouble. You're delirious, that's all you're gonna say. I'm to avenge Tifa and my mom and the town and all the people. Mother, let's take the planet back together. I've thought of a great idea. Let's go to the Promised Land. Sephiroth, my family, my hometown, how could you do this to them? They've come again, Mother. With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. But those worthless creatures, are stealing the planet from Mother. But now I'm here with you, so don't worry. The Angel of Death herself. Look at them droopy-eyed titties. Nice little smile. What about my sadness, my family, friends, the sadness of having my hometown taken away from me? The same as your sadness. My sadness? What do I have to be sad about? I am the chosen one. I have been chosen to be the leader of this planet. I have orders to take the planet back from you stupid people for the Cetra. What should I be sad about? Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, you're not the Sephiroth I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Seizure. Seizure. And that's the end of my story. And I like how like remake or yeah, in Rebirth it's like the same too, where it's just like, and that's the end of my story. Well, what the fuck happened? Wait a damn minute, that's it? No more? I don't remember. What happened to Sephiroth? In terms of skill, I couldn't have killed him. Official records state Sephiroth is dead. I read it in the newspaper. Shinra owns the newspaper, so you can't rely on that. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too. A lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Genova? It was in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar. Someone carry it out later? It was missing from the Shinra building. Sephiroth? Damn, none of this makes sense. I'm gone. And I'm leaving the thinking to you. Yo, Cloud, let's get a move on. Right. Yo, come on, let's go. Oh, brother. Cloud, how bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me? I thought you were a goner. I was so sad. I, the ancients, Cetra, Genova, Sephiroth, and myself. Let's go. Barrett's waiting. What a fascinating story. Oh, Cloud, let me give you this. Seed PHS. Changing party members, access the menu and select PHS. It can only be used on the world map or at a save point. With PHS, I can see you anytime. I'm going on ahead. Taurus, huh? Here are a few things you should know that will come in handy when you travel around the world. Want to hear what they are? Sure, tell me. Let me explain how to use the world map. I already know. Never mind. Bon voyage. I already know. Is that so? Well, that's that. Have a nice trip. Oh, you still got the mithril armlet? Yeah, I should have gave you the carbon bangle. Got another star pendant? Okay. Oh yeah. Mithril claw. Does the Naki have the all restore? Alright, we'll do that for now. You save. Alright, she's gotta get her level 2. Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom real quick while I have a chance. I was holding it in at the last part of that, flashback. So just give me a minute, I will be right back. Oh. Ugh. Unbuckle my high chair. You know it. All right, Chocobo Farm is next. Now, usually I'm like souped up enough at this point because I usually grind really hard earlier in the game in that train tunnel to where I can beat the Midgar Solemn and get the beta enemy skill, but I'm probably not gonna be able to do that just yet. I'm probably gonna have to come back here after I get the buggy and take the Shinra cargo ship back here to get them once I level up a little bit. They're all getting quaked. It's gonna kill all you? Maybe? Nope. Well, now you all die in one hit. I'll save your limit break. So yeah, right now beta will take me out in like one friggin' hit. My guys won't even survive it. Level am I even? 17. Yeah, usually when I'm like grinding, I'm like level 30 something by now, but I got a grind spot later where I'll grind and I'll shoot up levels really quick in June on. But not when I first visit, probably right after the first visit I can do it, but here, get them all. Work. Work. Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. Got the Chocomog materia. Let's go. The first summon. We'll go talk to the kids first. Well, actually, let's talk to him first. Thinking of crossing the marshes? Not interested. Then I guess that's that. Still want to cross the marshes? Yeah. Then it'll probably be safer for you to get a chocobo. That way you can zip through the marshes with the chocobo. The only way to avoid being attacked by the Midgar Solemn. Midgar Solemn. A serpent-like creature over 30 feet tall. It detects the footsteps of anyone in the marshes. And then bam, it attacks. To avoid that, buy a chocobo at me and Choco Billy's Chocobo Farm. To purchase a chocobo, please talk to my grandson. He's in the chocobo stables at the far right end of the farm. Got it, sir. By the way, there was another person heading towards the marshes without a chocobo. The Midgar Solemn probably got him. It was a man in a black cape. Black cape? I mean, cloak? I don't know. You want a chocobo? Give me one. You old folks are out of luck. Old folks? We're all out of chocobos. I'm taking care of the ones out there for someone else. You know, if you really want a chocobo, you should go out and catch one. Want to know how to catch a chocobo? Not interested. Well then, shall we get down to business? I'll sell you the chocobo lure for 2,000 gil right now. Want it? Buy it. Thanks. Wouldn't hurt to buy some greens either. Oh, and how fast a chocobo will finish eating depends on what type of greens you feed them. Wasn't it really expensive? Don't be mad at my brother or grandpa. Ever since mom and dad died, it's been like this. And isn't that nice? We get the whole side quest in Rebirth about their mom and dad dying. Everything heavily expanded on. I love it. Yeah, I'm still wondering what I'm going to do in this playthrough. Am I going to raise all my chocobos? Like, I feel like just a completionist in me, like when I beat this game, I usually, like, all my stats right here, I boost them all to 255, like, go source farming. Everyone's level 99. I got like 3 master materials for everyone. I make sure I get like every item in the game, at least like one of every item. Like one of every weapon, one of every armor, one of everything. Like very OCD and, you know, when it comes to that stuff, but... And of course, raising every chocobo and getting them all to S rank and getting all the items you get from the chocobo racing, all that stuff. I make sure to do it, but I don't even know like how save is. Does save scumming even work in on this PC version? Because I don't think I can just reset the game like I could on the PS1, like where, you know, you just hold L1, R1, L2, R2 and hit start and select, and then you just keep doing it that way. Because on the Nintendo Switch version, when I was playing, like I couldn't reset like that, and I had to like take a few steps and then save. Like you know, you'd like had to take like a few different steps, or you enter and exit the Chocobo Ranch like a different amount of times each time, and it changes up like the RNG. So it was more of a pain in the ass to get all the colored chocobos in my Switch version. I eventually did, but it took a damn good while. Yeah, I should equip that chocobo lure. My OCD right now really wants me to fight this damn Zalem, but oh well. Okay. I kind of know why that just happened, because I got the battle speed turned all the way up. Just gonna put it there for this when I catch the chocobo. Turn it back up. There we go. All right. Come on, buddy. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? That's what I thought. Sick. Did Sephiroth do this? It was cool how he did this in Rebirth as well. It's just, unfortunately, we don't get all that gruesome blood. Not like there isn't blood in Rebirth, but it's not like smeared everywhere like this. Did Sephiroth do this? I also love that meme when, like, it's like a broken, like, backboard on a basketball hoop, and it's like, did Sephiroth do this? Our enemy is someone that could do this? Amazing. Don't fall in love, Tifa. Jeez. See ya. Gonna steal her Grand Glove, I believe it's called, from these guys. Oh, whoops. Never mind. Killed him too quick. Yeah, the dudes with the chain and ball, they're also in Rebirth. I mean, I shouldn't say that because every single enemy that's in the OG has been in a Rebirth so far. And more. What are they called again? We'll find out. And I just forgot I got Tifa with my enemy skill. I should just be using Matcha Magic on everything right now. Oh yeah, the dudes with the chain and ball, I'm pretty sure they're called a Screamer in the remake. They call him Screamer and like other names. It exactly. Good job missing. Eat magic missiles. I can learn flamethrower from these guys. I'll just chill till they use flamethrower on Tifa. No, use it on Tifa. There we go. Learned enemy skill. Dun dun dun. Get him. Seal evil gained. Good shit. Long range? Yep. Mine source. There we go. Oh, I forgot to turn the battle speed back up. I hope this doesn't take forever. Especially since she's got like darkness now. Soul Grand Glove, there we go. Booyah. Now you dead. If any of us can hit you. We'll hit you someday. Ah, fuck it, just used, who's got it? Yeah, get him, Tifa. Grand Glove. Kill some more people with Tifa. And Aerith. Oh yeah, battle speed. Just use this. I'm gonna fight those guys one more time just because I forget. I just want to know what they're called in this game. Now I'm just curious. I'm a doge. I'm a douche. I don't know. All right. This is also interesting about this between OG and Rebirth is, look at that, it's already over. We're already basically out of the Mithril Mines. Like, one screen in the middle, a screen you can go to on the right and on the left, and there's one up there, but yeah. I love how everything's heavily expanded in Remake and Rebirth. Just a second. Gotta love that Turks theme. By any chance, are you know who I am? Turks, right? Well, if you know, then this won't take long. Difficult to explain what the Turks do. Kidnapping, right? Put it negatively, you could say that. But that's not all there is to it anymore. Sir. It's alright, Rude. I know you don't like speeches, so don't force it. And explain it, Elena. I'm the newest member of the Turks, Elena. Thanks to what you did to Reno, we're short-handed. But because of that, I got promoted to the Turks. Anyhow, our job is to find out where Sephiroth is headed, and try and stop you every step of the way. Wait a minute, it's the other way around. You're the ones that are getting in our way. Elena, you talk too much. Mr. Seng. Or Sung, I guess. I always called him Seng, and now I gotta get used to calling him Sung. No need to tell them about our orders. Sorry, Sung. I thought I gave you your orders, now go. Don't forget to file your report. Oh, right. And I think it's really cool, too, how we fight Sung in Rebirth. I was always like, I want to... Like, in OG for years, I was like, I wish we could have fought him, too. Leader of the Turks. I'm like, you gotta be tough. So really appreciate that we get to fight him, too, in Rebirth. Oh, right. Very well. Rude and I will go after Sephiroth, who's heading for Junon Harbor. Elena, you don't seem to understand. Oh, I'm sorry. Go, don't let Sephiroth get away. Yes, sir. You got Rude, who doesn't like talk at all, pretty much, and you got Elena, who's like the big mouth. Reno said he wanted to see you after the injuries you gave him healed. He wants to show his affection for you all with a new weapon. Well then. Aerith, long time no see. Looks like you're safe from the Shinra for a while. Now that Sephiroth reappeared. What are you saying, that I should be grateful to Sephiroth? No. I won't be seeing much of you. So take care. Strange hearing that from you. Well then, stay out of Shinra's way. Over here. Elixir. Totally worth it. High potion. And the customary battle before we leave. I really like you, Aerith. Let's mosey on out of here. We get to stop at Fort Condor, but first... Nero Sufarov. Ooh, that did damage. Hold on 1 second. Gotta check a text. Oh. Zoomed way out. You know who we're after. All right. Oh shit, she's dead. Whoops. So I was pretty low health when I entered that battle. I almost ate it. Alright. Phoenix down. Well, these guys are tough little bastards too. They give good EXP though. And it's really easy. I usually use these guys to get any limit breaks that I didn't have yet. Like, just sit here. There's like usually there's like 5 of them. You kill 5 of them at a time with a character with Matcha Magic. Sleeping on the job. Just an easy peasy way to rack up your kills so you can unlock your next limit break. I want those birds again though, because you can steal a weapon from them. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Like I said, I'm usually these guys are no sweat because I'm pretty overpowered when I come over here, but first time I came in this area when you're probably at the level you're supposed to be. And not like 20 levels over. Run into those birds again. Get him. Water kick, there we go. I should probably save too in case I do bite it. Hey, look who it is! Alright, Aerith. Overkill time. Get that bitch. I hope you like singing Chocobo songs. Ooh. We did it. Man, I can't believe I lost. You spiky-headed jerk. One more time. Let's go one more time. Not interested. Thinking to run away? Stay and fight, I said. Come on, what's the matter? You're pretty scared of me, huh? Petrified. And just as I thought, what do you expect with my skills? Good luck to you guys. If you feel up to it, we can go another round later. I'm gonna leave. I mean it. Wait a second. What is it? You still have something for me? So is that it? I know you want me to help because I'm so good. You want me to go with you? That's right. Thought so. You put me in a spot. What should I do? But if you want me that bad, I can't refuse. Oh, well, alright. I'll go with you. Let's hurry. Oh, hey. Wait, I haven't even told you my name. Yuffie. I'm Yuffie. Good to meet ya. Just as I planned. Now all I have to do is a little of this and a little of that. Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk. And Three Stooge. Hey, wait up. Wait for me. Level 17, good. We'll pop you in here. Already got the carbon bangle. Oh, I forgot you had throw. Probably, actually, yeah. And I put the long range on you, back to the back row. Well, hold on a second, UP. I will do that in a second. To fight those birds again. And steal. Yeah, good. There we go. Oh shit, did I just steal that from you? I didn't even see. We'll find out in 1 second. Nope, we didn't steal it yet. Soul Boomerang, there we go. Dead bitch. All right. There we go. Now we can do the exchange. Accept. Keep the long range. They have throw. All right, perfect. I'll go here and then I'll rest up there too. Oh, this guy. If only I had manipulate. I think I could get White Wind right now. As soon as I get that manipulate from Kate Sith and I get my buggy, I'm coming back to so many places. Save before I enter this area. Been fighting the Shinra on this battlefield for a long time. We still settled in for a long war with them. You spare some time and help us fight them? We don't want to sound pushy, so if you're busy with something, why don't you finish that first? Where is Junon? See, head north along the coast, keep going a ways and you'll run into Junon, but be alert because it sits in the shadows of a small hill. We'll help you. Really? Then go on up and they'll fill you in on the details. Alright. Alright, talk to this guy in a minute. I don't think they have anything that useful up here, but let's check. Oh, I'm sorry, but we're not selling anything now. We use everything we have for ourselves. I already can't sell you anything now. Yeah, I gotta talk to the guy first. And he's like, hey, the shop's open to you. I guess we've got no choice to talk to this guy first. Now this is something I never thought anyone would climb up here. Your eyes are different. Well, anyhow, any minute now, this will be a battlefield against Shinra. You better get down before you get involved. You mean Shinra? The Shinra here too? It appears you have a problem with Shinra too. After all, you climbed up here. Why not listen to what I have to say for a moment? I guess so. You know what's at the top of this mountain? The reactor and the condor. I can see you're very perceptive. Yes, it's a reactor and a condor. It seems the Shinra doesn't like the idea of having a condor on top of the reactor. What's so wrong with having a condor on top of the reactor? I'm certain there must be state-of-the-art materia inside the reactor, am I right? It seems there's some type of special materia in the reactor above us. And because the condor came, the Shinra rushed troops here. The military wants to get the condor and all the villagers off this mountain. Condor is now warming its egg, which hatches only once every few years. We would like to protect the condor from being harmed. Few lives. Condor's egg, a real work of nature. We've got to protect the life of the planet. Special materia, huh? Well, things are getting interesting. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to fight Shinra ourselves. That's why we have hired soldiers to help us. As our sponsor, you can help us with a contribution or by fighting alongside of us. What do you think? You want to join us in on our fight? Cloud? If things go right, we might even be able to pray to that special materia. Alright. Cloud, thanks. Okay, it's settled. We're gonna get the materia, right? Yes, I've also told the store owners about you, so they should sell you various items, and feel free to use our beds. Ask my son who's standing guard at the shed anything related to our military tactics. Okay. Now let's see what they got. Hang in there. Y'all don't got much there. Hello, do your best. We will too. As I thought. But yeah, this is where I usually like level up out there in the woods or get my limit breaks with those enemies that are like come 5 in a bunch. And then I come sleep down here instead of using tents. Say, let's rest, okay? Some rest. Because it's free. You don't have to waste money on a tent or an inn. It's just free. With how overpowered I was before, you didn't have to like come in to rest for a little bit, you know? And this you in this run, when my guys are like only level like 17, I need to run in here too frequently. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't, because I sit out there and I usually use my cure magic, pop them, and switch around the cure magic on everyone until they're all out of MP, and then I come here and sleep. Usually what I do. And for this, I usually just like let the guys get to the top, and then I just fight them in like an actual random battle instead of doing the actual mini game. I used to do it all the time, but with that view. But yeah. So yeah, maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just hold on, let me go towards this guy. Thanks for accepting. So shall I let you in on our strategy? The enemy has targeted our mountain and we'll be climbing to reach it. Let's set a trap and hire soldiers to protect the place. Well, this is all we have. This village doesn't have any money. Even if we wanted to fight, we can't because we're broke. We need 400 gil to hire 1 soldier. So if we need to hire 20 soldiers, we need 8,000 gil. I need to ask you to use your own money to hire these soldiers, buy the equipment, set it up, and give the commands. If you don't have the time, could you help us with a donation? If you donate the money, you can hire the soldiers and block Shinra's attack. You know that what we're asking is selfish. We sent our wives and children to another village, but we're resigned to stay. Let's get back to the basics. If the enemy reaches the shed, you'll have to fight them off immediately. It's not the end of the world, but if you lose repeatedly, it could be dangerous. Now then, is there anything you wish to ask? Funding. We have 15,000 gil right now. We need 3,000 gil for each battle. Thanks, this makes 18,000 gil. Enough. Looks like they're getting ready to attack now. Please, help is appreciated. Okay, ready. 10 enemies, let's go. But as you can tell, I'm just gonna fight the guy at the top. I can do this and beat this, I just... it just takes a while, you know? I like to do it the quick and easy way. Just let them reach the top so I can kill the fuckers. Even at high speed, look at this. Move faster. Go. This big bulky guy coming. The big bulkster. Come on, you guys are almost here. You can do it. Enemy invasion, oh no. My god, they're attacking, we're counting on you. This is the Grand Horn. I don't think I can steal anything from him, but... I don't think he has anything, but... Yep, nothing to steal. Priest lightning. I'm just curious how much HP you have. Oh no. That was really weak. Thought that was about to do damage. 2000 HP altogether. Here's my grand attack. Nothing. You dead, fam. Vigorous Claw. We made it through that one somehow, but Shinra will be back. Be sure and scout the area well. We don't know when they'll attack again. How are things going? Seems like there's no activity at Shinra. Uh-oh. Go back downstairs. Come back later. And all right. Time to head towards Junon. The Hell Rider. What's sick is we fight this dude in Rebirth in one of the side quests. I love when they turn enemies into like big, you know, grandiose fights. Always cool. Take that, Hell Rider. No, I should have seen if there was anything to steal from him. Actually, what does this do again? Petrify. Alright. Hold on, I am curious. I run into that guy again. Run into this guy. Alright, Hell Rider, if you're not gonna come again, then I'll just bounce. Can't steal from him, watch be something stupid like an antidote. Oh shit. See that coming. Give me that Hell Rider one more time. There we go. Electromag. And he switches our positions. A high potion. Okay. To Junon. See the glorious cannon already over there. And there's the cannon. Oh, I guess I can heal. What's the harm in it? All right, y'all. I think that's a good point to leave it off for this stream. But yeah, next time we're gonna be tackling Junon, get to see Mr. Dolphin and do the parade, go on the boat, Costa del Sol, Mount Corel, all that good stuff. So that's gonna be a great stream. But yeah, thank you for anyone who stopped by. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna put these up on YouTube as always. So guys, follow, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave some comments. I'll respond back to you. And I will see you all next time. Really appreciate those who stopped by. Always a pleasure. So you guys have a good one, and I will catch you later. NostalgiaVerse out.